It's June the 12th, 2022, and we're off of New Hampshire Avenue at the Sunoco gas station at 6360. And now, as you see, we have one of these food trucks who is now setting up tables at a gas station. These are mobile units, and now they're setting up tables at a gas station. Clearly an illegal act or accident waiting to happen. Right next door, we had a marathon. Another food truck sits over here. These mobile food trucks are stationary. They're not mobile anymore, they're stationary. And why is the government allowing this to happen? Here you have this gas station, one of these gas stations setting up electrical poles. Over here, the marathon has a food truck. Here, there's an electrical pole. There's the food truck. And as you can see, there's an electrical pole and a wire that runs from it to the food truck. But this is a mobile unit. Why is electricity going into a mobile unit? Why? Because it's not mobile anymore. As you see the rocks up under it, it's stationary. And this is a clear violation of the rules and regulations. As you see, let me see if you can see it. You might can see the wiring coming out of this truck at 6400 New Hampshire Avenue. You can see the wiring coming out going to that box, and the rocks that this truck sits on stationary. And I'm telling you, these trucks are illegally, they're not sanitized correctly, they're just staying in one spot. There's no bathrooms, there's no way to get rid of their waste. But yet and still, our government is punking out and letting this happen. Why is that? We have rules and regulations that have been put in place on these food trucks, these mobile food trucks. Why is it that the government is not enforcing them? Restaurants have to follow strict rules. Why is it that these mobile trucks, and if you go to the majority of gas stations, all of them have these food trucks around? Or they buy restaurants. Why is this so? And why is the government allowing this to happen? These food trucks are not sanitized correctly. The food that comes off of them is not healthy wise, and it's not clean. You have to have running water. You have to have bathrooms. You have to have cleaning, sanitation wise. These trucks don't have that. But why is our government turning a blind eye to this? Is it because these are the new slaves in America and they don't want to rock the boat of building the infrastructure of this country? This is illegal to just allow these trucks to just sit in one spot. We're coming up on another food truck who has decided to put electrical poles up to obtain electricity when they are mobile trucks. They are supposed to be moved from one spot to another, but they're not being moved. They're not being, this is not being enforced. And why is that? This one's at 6530. And as you see, they have put up an electrical pole trying to get electricity to this food truck that never moves. I don't understand that. I do not understand how our government is allowing this to happen. As you see this electrical pole, look at the dirt coming out of that vent. And the grease is packing inside of that vent and in the inside of the walls of this food truck because no one is enforcing the cleanliness rule. And as you see, this electrical box here, they wanted to hook it up so that they can run electricity to this food truck. But this is a mobile unit. It is supposed to be moved. It is supposed to go to a depot. And as you see, they've chalked the wheels. They built their own little steps, chalked the front, and they're not moving anywhere. But yet and still, our government is allowing this to happen. Where is the bathroom at for customers? Where is the running water or the sanitation? There is none. There is none. You want me to show you where they get their water from? Right there. And this goes on all throughout the state because the government is not regulating the rules that have been put in place and start finding these people and shutting them down. It's real easy to do. Real easy to do. Each one of these vehicles have tags. Look at this here. Code enforcement of Takoma Park. Look at all this trash right here that is accumulating at this tire company. Look at all that garbage because they don't have a commercial garbage can nowhere on this property. How can you run a business with no garbage can in sight? Where are you putting your garbage at? Again, look at all this garbage packing up beside the building, which brings rats, rodents, diseases. Come on, government. But this is Takoma Park, Maryland. This is Takoma Park, what goes on in Takoma Park, Maryland. Look at the filth around this business and no one's getting cited. Look at all this trash around and no one's getting cited. But yet and still, they can mess with law-abiding citizens who are just putting them on blast of not doing their job. Look at all the trash on the sidewalk and the drain off in Takoma Park, Maryland. What did that sign say? A clean and green town. Get real. Stop fooling or trying to fool the people. You can fool some of them, but you can't fool all of them. And see, and this is what the problem is. The ones you can't fool is putting it out here for the rest of the people to see, and they have a problem with that. This is Takoma Park, Maryland. Look at all this garbage. But they take your taxpayer dollars and say they're doing something. They're keeping the neighborhoods clean where the city council, the mayor live at. But anybody else, nah, they're not taking care of you. They're fooling you, lining their pockets with your hard-earned money. With your hard-earned money. And you have guys that will come out and do their job, but they're not paying them. And they're not paying people to do a job. I tell you, a corrupt system. Look down in the waterwork where the trash, look at that. It's getting picked up in Takoma Park and it's coming down through here. Look at all that trash. Stay tuned.